Can you tell you something? I'm back before we get to it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as you always. Watch the full video. Oh, to be honest, I don't even know if this video is going to go through because the video is from a big platform, so I don't know if it's going to go through. But if it does, make sure you watch the full video. Make sure you comment. Um, I was my whole train of thought. RPP and B Rock.
I'm Anna Garcia right now on a special edition of True Crime News. He was a rising hip-hop star from Philadelphia who performed with Ed Sheeran and Chance the Rapper until the artist known as PNB Rock was gunned down while eating lunch with his fiancée. A True Crime News exclusive never-before-seen surveillance video of the crime as it unfolded. The father and son suspects trying to cover their tracks.
They got
Was
everything.
Was it pre-planned or a robbery gone wrong?
They got y'all dumping the clothes. It's over. I mean, it's already over, but bruh, they got y'all. Come on, bro.
I sit down with the lead prosecutor to get exclusive new details.
He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
What PNB Rock's fiance, the mother of his daughter, told police after he was murdered right in front of her.
He was alright.
And there's finally justice for PNB Rock. Your daily source for true crime starts right now.
That's crazy, boy. Everybody was blaming her.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Rakim Allen, better known as rapper PNB Rock, a hip-hop artist from Philadelphia, was shot and killed while having lunch with his fiancée here in Los Angeles. Today, True Crime News has exclusive, never-before-seen videos and interviews that shed new light on what really happened that day. A camera lens is trained on a...
See, look, as an LA native, this is just a place you do not stop. Like, look, this is the parking lot. It's nothing. It's this big. It's size somebody's room. No, it's like, and then it's traffic on both ends. Even if something would happen in the parking lot, you try to get to your car, you gonna have an accident. You gonna crash into somebody. Even trying to get away, you're not going nowhere. That's why this shopping center, nobody goes here. Only people who go there are the people who neighborhood that is are old folks. No, old folks is cool, but anybody else, no, right? Like, you're not going nowhere. And again, people got to understand, you don't have to be from somewhere for something to happen to you. You can just be a person looking good, feeling good that day, and then bam.
Restaurant parking lot and also inside. This footage recording in real time a major heist and murder about to go down. A spontaneous stop at an iconic Los Angeles restaurant collides with gold, greed, and bullets, ending in carnage and one of the East Coast rising rap stars lying in a pool of blood.
He was a guest in our community and was gunned down by a cowardly act.
Yeah.
He was PNB Rock, a Philadelphia rapper with a loyal following and a taste for extravagance. His real name was Rakim Allen, but he fashioned his stage name after the streets where he grew up.
PNB Rock was paying homage to his neighborhood, and Pastorius and Bainton was the areas of the streets in which he lived on. So he came up with the name PNB Rock.
Featured in
I never
major
knew
music
that.
magazines like Rolling Stone's 10 New Artists You Need to Know and XXL's freshman class of 2017.
As an artist, he straddled the fence between R&B and rap, and that's something that a lot of people couldn't do.
R&B historian Tyrone Dubois says PNB was a master at meshing music genres. How significant was it that he came from the Philadelphia area?
I ain't gonna lie, his music was heavily slept on, bro. Like, he had a heavy fan base, but he was still slept on. Like his music was quality. I've been saying that, really all day today. But he was dropping quality over quantity. Not saying that he wasn't dropping a lot of music, but it was again quality music, bro. Like that's why it was hitting the way it was hitting, but people just didn't pay attention
B Rock's
until it
success
was
was
over.
based
Then
upon
they
the
started
one
getting.
thing that very few people are able to do: rise from the ashes and make the negativity in his life turn into something positive.
His own story was tightly linked to the energy of the streets, where he learned about violence early on.
His father passed away based on a gang war.
His older brother was murdered, so he himself experienced death at an early age.
PNB Rock posted about his brother's death on X, sharing, "It ain't right." But he'd push past the grief and pain through music.
He started off selling out of his trunk and then becoming noticed and observed.
PNB landed a record deal and launched hit songs like Issues, which showcases his love of expensive jewelry. As the money poured in, the rapper often showed off the rewards by posting to social media, mostly highlighting his love for expensive jewelry.
PNB on top. Yeah.
A love that would ultimately cost him his life.
That's Thursday.
Not for bragging, but for, celebrating yourself, celebrating your wealth, celebrating the success that.
Again, bro, like especially when you come from nothing, that's what you're supposed to do. Go buy something, go do something to celebrate your accomplishments. To celebrate all the how far you come. It's sad that the more money you get, the more people are going to start paying attention to you and what you got. That's sad. Like the bigger house you got people watching. You got people looking at it. The fancier, the more bigger name of the car. Like especially when you go from Honda to Rolls Royce. Oh, they noticing that. That's sad, bro. Like it's enough money out here for everybody to eat. But nobody want to go. You don't want to go put that hard work in to go get it. Like that, and that's sad.
You've made in the industry, which I do believe made him an instant target at that particular time.
It was September 12th, 2022. PNB Rock and his fiancée, Stephanie Sibanhung, who is the mother of his daughter, stop at the iconic Roscoe's in South LA.
He had 2 watches, several chains, rings on his fingers, and these are not just costume jewelry. Chains that, do gain attention.
For those who may not know, where they chose to eat is not a celebrity haunt. This is where you go when you want to fly under the radar.
Absolutely. I said, quite frankly, $500,000 reasons, $500,000 worth of reasons to come and take advantage of this young man.
PNB Rock and Stephanie had been partners for years, visiting LA for a business meeting and to celebrate an engagement party for fellow rap star T Grizzly, where the partiers compare.
That's why you supposed to always have, like people saying like, no, like especially on the internet. Oh, you check in. No, you might check in with the wrong people or the people who are actually going to set you up. No, but you need a friend. You need a friend. You do need a friend. Forget like the check-in part. The person that you're checking in with is not your friend. That's just somebody. Hey, you supposed to be cool. You supposed to be the plugs, or have have emotion or whatever in this place in this part of town. What's up? But you do need a friend in certain parts of cities or states, whatever. That can tell you, hey, there, no, don't go there. Because if he would have had somebody, if he would have knew somebody, I'm quite sure he knew somebody from LA, but he probably just didn't hit him up. He probably, hey, just stop by Alfred and stop right here and get something to eat. But if he would have asked a friend, like, hey, is this place right here cool? They would have told him no. No. It's plenty of other ones that you could have went to. Plenty of other ones. That one is not one. Again, it's nowhere for you to go. Like, it's something like, sadly, something did happen, but I'm saying like, it said something. This said if he had the chance to get away, you wasn't going to get away. You would have wrecked your car all into the thing, and they still would have got you. Because you was gonna run into the bus, people, cars on both entrances or exits. It's traffic on both sides. No, that's why. Again, that's why that Roscoe is for people who live there and for old folks.
Their assets on social media posts.
Come on, man. AP's rollies.
They flexing though. They ain't even flexing. They
P&B
know they
Rock
doing their
and
thing.
Stephanie dressed down to head to Roscoe's, and Stephanie had raised concerns about him wearing so much jewelry in a restaurant. He declined, telling her it's in God's hands.
It is,
This
but
surveillance
bruh,
footage shows P&B Rock and Stephanie
better safe than
walking
sorry,
in.
bro.
It's
You was
lunchtime,
not-
12:28 p.m. As they wait, a man seated to the right fist bumps the rapper, but the couple is quickly taken to a table. The waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot,
See, look, and that was the thing that why everybody, including myself, sorry to say, including myself, thought this is how they knew. This is how they knew, but it wasn't that. But it's sad. It's sad though, cause like especially on the internet, everybody went in, celebrities and all. But it was because again, when you posting how people move, you post stuff like that when you're gone. You take a picture of it, but when you're gone, then you post it. Especially when you push the location over the food. I understand you know you want the name, but that's why people take a picture of the sign, like the little sign, the little menu thing. It's right there. Or the food, Roscoe. You could have did that, but again, it wasn't even just that her photo. But that's why people was thinking that, because when you post that your photo and the location with it, and you're a high celebrity, what are you doing?
plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was
Regular
not
day.
a day that you would think that you need to keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime or.
See, what he just said right there was the wrong way of thinking. Even though it's sad, again, people look. This is not a good, perfect world. It's not. And people need to realize that. Again, you can look, nice regular day, Tuesday, 12 in the afternoon, you feeling good, and people are plotting. Again, you don't know these people, you ain't done nothing to them, you're not from their op hood, none of this. None of this. You just got something that they don't have. And that's what that will cause a lot of issues. It's sad that it's like that. It's sad. But thinking like, oh, you shouldn't have, like, not thinking that you have to have your head on swivel. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Always, anytime, any place, anywhere. Keep your head on the swivel. I don't care what race you are, where you come from, what religion you from. I mean, religion, you pray or whatever. None of that matters to the person coming to get you. None of that matters.
Someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion and flees. Seconds later, P&B Rock is shot. His fiancée, Stephanie, restaurant patrons, and employees watch in horror. Others flee. 1:22 p.m. LAPD officers arrive on the scene within 5 minutes. They attempt to save the rapper, who is still breathing. 3 bullets have ripped through his chest and back. The crime scene, a mix of blood, jewels, and the gun P&B Rock had stored in his belt, resting on the table. Standing in the doorway of Roscoe's, a trauma.
See, look, and people be thinking like, oh, if I got it on me, I'm good. How you know you're gonna have a chance to use it? That be the thing people be failing to realize. Like, you think just because you got it, that you got the only one, that you're gonna be faster than this person who came with the plot of what they're gonna do? You was off key. You didn't know what was going on. He was on point. He knew what he came. He knew what he wanted. He knew what he's going to do to get it. You don't have a chance. Plenty of people, sadly, have passed away with it on them. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking just because you got it, that means you're good. That does not mean that.
Stephanie carries her phone, but as she runs to join PNB Rock in the ambulance, LAPD officers escort her to their car. Stephanie is soon at headquarters answering questions.
I just want to know if he's alright and I don't care. Can we call the hospital, see if he's okay?
That's bad as hell, though, man.
We're back now with more of our exclusive investigation into the murder of Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock. LAPD is on scene at Roscoe's in South LA, where bullets had been flying just minutes before.
No.
Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock has been shot 3 times and is barely holding on, as seen in exclusive footage obtained by True Crime News. Officers pull the rapper's distraught fiancée back as she appears to reach for an item on the floor, later revealed to be PNB's diamond pendant from his necklace. As cops work the scene, word quickly spreads. PNB Rock was dead, and the questions begin.
A murder occurred following a posting on Instagram or social media. The posting of that may have led to these individuals learning where he was at.
Social media users immediately start blaming Stephanie's geotagged Instagram post showing her meal.
It's my fault, oh my God.
Stephanie blames herself, as seen in this police interview video hours after the murder.
When I sit down to eat, I see it. And it was low key, it wasn't no one in there. When me posting the chicken and the waffles.
This is unfortunately happening way too often.
Just 2 years earlier, New York rapper Pop Smoke was robbed and killed in the Hollywood Hills after thieves learned his location from a social media post. Nicki Minaj posted.
I don't think about that. People did say that even that was a setup. One of the people that was in the house with him was let the people in, so they can't just tie them two things together. They gotta add that part in too.
On X, after Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts.
Stephanie, I wouldn't sit here and blame yourself. You guys did walk too. That's a lot of jewelry on.
Yeah, I told him to take it off.
As Stephanie replays the tragic moments for cops, she is pleading to understand what happened to PNB.
My text messages, everybody's saying sorry for your loss. What is the media saying? Is he okay?
Nearly a minute passes.
I'm sorry.
He passed away.
Who did?
He did, Stephanie.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Yes.
Okay.
She appears to be in shock.
I'm very sorry. Do you have people out here?
That's sad as hell,
Gonna
bro.
be by your side?
Over materialistic things, bro.
He was alright.
Materials,
But as cops
it's materials,
continue their
bro.
questions, they soon learn from Stephanie herself someone in the restaurant that day seemed suspicious after spotting PNB's bling.
How did they know you guys were in there? Besides the posting of anything.
Felt like he got set up.
Before long, the deputy DA confirms their investigation shows PNB was set up, and Stephanie's post had nothing to do with it.
In that photograph was only the food. There wasn't an arm or jewelry or any type of wearable items, nothing valuable on the post. That could not have given enough time.
Rappers are known for wearing jewelry. Rappers are known for that. And plus, before this post, his video, I think it's his video or her video, one of them, showed them driving and he was doing this with his watches in the video. So it wasn't just this post. It was a video. It was a video too, and then it was the same day. It was right before this one. I think it might have been on her video or her Instagram story, or might have been on his.
Time to orchestrate a plan.
Instead, it all started with a man named Tremont Jones. Does anybody know who they are when they walk in?
Immediately, Tremont Jones,
Yeah, he's a rapper.
the
Who
gentleman
don't?
who was sitting right inside the door that fist bumped PNB Rock, knew who he was. Tremont Jones loiters at the Roscoe's. That's just his hangout spot.
Detectives soon gathered hours of surveillance video that pieces together exactly what happened in the minutes leading up to PNB's murder and after. From the moment Tremont walks outside, he alerts another man named Freddie Trone to come to Roscoe's. Prosecutors say they acted like two old-school gangsters. So how is it that Tremont Jones tells Freddie Trone who and what is going on?
The information was relayed, who and what, and the opportunity to get maybe $500,000 is sitting inside this restaurant.
It wasn't the first time PNB was targeted in LA. He talked about it with podcaster DJ Academics over a week before the Roscoe shooting.
You know, somebody tried me on Fairfax, like mid-pandemic. There's gangsters out there on Fairfax. LA is like they bold.
At Roscoe's, surveillance cameras record Freddie Trone.
People, again, this is not a good world. People who will get you are everywhere, becoming every size, every shade, different religions. It does not matter. If somebody wants you, they're gonna try it. It don't matter where you're at. You can be in Beverly Hills, you can be in you can be in Dubai. If they gonna get you, if they want to get you, they gonna try it.
Arriving in the parking lot, he chats with Jones.
They're speaking, and at this point is where my position is that the conspiracy was triggered.
Trone leaves, but quickly returns with his own 17-year-old son.
The son is dropped off. He exits the rear driver's side, and he has a full face covering and this very distinctive purple Fruity Pebbles shirt.
Cops say Tremont Jones stays outside as the teen brushes past him.
Once he's inside, Tremont Jones knows plan is in action. And at that point, we're seconds away from seeing a muzzle flash captured inside a very grainy camera inside Roscoe's.
Stephanie recounts the horrifying minute-by-minute details when the 17-year-old approaches them.
As soon as he walked in, he pointed the gun at his stomach. He said, "Give me all that or I'll shoot you right now." And he just started shooting him. He took his rings off, necklaces off, took his 2 watches off, and he made me take my watch off. He said, "Give me that right now. I swear to God, I'll shoot you in the head." It was so scary.
Before he flees, the teenage gunman can be seen snatching diamond jewelry from PNB's body. Prosecutors say the gunman's dad, Freddie Trone, was outside in a waiting car, and all the suspects made a quick getaway.
Got everything on footage, dummy.
Rapper PNB Rock was only 30 years old when he was shot to death during a robbery. We continue now with our exclusive investigation into his murder. In Philadelphia, fans of rapper PNB Rock gather in the neighborhood where he grew up, dancing to his music and celebrating his life.
We got the whole city mad, they know we did it, we standing on murder business.
And Los Angeles police are on the trail of his killers. This surveillance video shows Freddie Trone and his teenage son walking near their apartment minutes after the shooting. The son has changed clothes and not long after tosses a bag into a dumpster. You think they threw away their clothes that would have all sorts of incriminating evidence?
As far as the shooter, yes.
Early the next morning, cops say Freddie Trone leaves the apartment and torches the getaway car. The same car seen picking up the hitman at Roscoe's.
So the car is the Buick Enclave. He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
Investigators learn the car is registered to Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone. Soon, Chantel and the suspected 17-year-old son.
Bro. You. Dumb. Don't you think they was going to Don't you think that they was gonna find the VIN number to the car? It's everywhere. It's a lot of different places that people don't even be thinking, but it's a lot of different places throughout the car for a special reason for this, just like this. And then it's your wife's car, your baby mama car, whoever. Don't you think they gonna come back and like, hey, why is your car? Where's your car? Why was it set on fire? Your car was used in this thing. Come on, Red. It's not too many coincidences that happen. Your car was used, it's missing, and it was you. I mean, I said it was used twice, but it's missing. It was used and it was burnt. That's all the coincidence. You didn't know nothing about it. Yeah, for real.
And gunmen are arrested.
Stop it.
But Freddie Trone is nowhere to be found.
The block is hot. Of course, he's wanted now. His face is now on internet beside PNB Rock.
Freddie flees to Las Vegas. The DA says his girlfriend, Wynesha Evans, drives him out of town.
So that's where I call her side chick, but Miss Evans rents a vehicle and she drives him to Nevada.
But before long, Trone is captured. LAPD homicide investigators head to Vegas and grill him as heard in this exclusive interrogation audio.
He goes by PNB Rock. This is the case that we're investigating right now.
That's really unfortunate. God bless that young man's soul.
Freddie denies he and his wife were involved in the Roscoe's murder.
If y'all figured this guy, my son did it, why he ain't hurt?
You're in here for murder, for 187.
But cops can pin Freddie, his son, and others to the heist and murder through the hours of surveillance footage. Trone, Tremont Jones, his wife and girlfriend, along with his juvenile son, all face charges.
One thing that...
That's crazy, bruh. Like, to really dap somebody up and then walk out and set them up. It's crazy. And then y'all had the young Crash Out do it. Like, oh, you cool. You only 17. You gonna get out when you 25. You good. You good if you get caught. You good. You just destroyed this young man's life. This probably was his first and only thing that he ever did. Because you know it more likely he had to, because that's why he just fired. A real person who really a real person who a stick up kid, I'm gonna say that, would have got what they needed without popping. But you didn't, because you was a young Crash Out.
Freddie Trone said on the stand that I really highlighted is he himself said his son was dangerous.
In a Los Angeles courtroom, Freddie Trone is convicted of murder and robbery. Tremont Jones is found guilty of robbery and conspiracy to commit robbery. Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone, pleaded no contest to accessory after the fact, and Wynesha Evans pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact. Did you ever find the jewelry?
No.
Wait, I'm recording.
The murder weapon?
No.
Wow, so you got a conviction without a murder weapon?
No murder weapon, no property recovered, nothing.
Justice was served, but with little comfort.
Damn. I guess they still messed up, but I guess they didn't get the thing. They didn't get the jury. They still got you on video though.
To PNB Rock's family and his
That's
fiancée
crazy,
Stephanie,
Material
who called
things.
him their shining light. When we come back, PNB Rock's mother reacts to the verdict, plus the latest on the 17-year-old accused of pulling the trigger. While justice has been served for 4 of the 5 people involved in PNB Rock's murder, the alleged gunman, who was 17 at the time of the killing, is being held in a juvenile facility after a judge ruled that he is not competent to stand trial. PNB Rock's heartbroken mother, Deanna Allen, spoke outside of court shortly after Freddie Lee Trone was convicted of her son's murder.
Well, we are just very happy that we're getting justice, because Rakim is sorely missed by his family, and especially the young people in my family. Like my younger nieces and nephews, they really are devastated, and they look up to him so much as a hero to the family. And now that he's gone, they're so sad they don't know what to do.
That's it for today's True.
That's crazy, man. Condolences to his family and